Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Now, last time out we made it into Europe, though we are still on version 1.39 for the next few videos, just until the mods catch up. So I'm just making a bit of a backlog of videos for a few weeks since I've not done that previously due to time constraints. So we managed to get into Europe. We drove to Brussels, taking some petrol, which was a little bit difficult. I stalled a few times, tried to get used to carrying around 26 tons, and this vehicle's not exactly designed for 26 tons. But today we are going to be doing something a little bit easier. We're going to be taking not all of that. We're going to be taking cut flowers on a UPS delivery to Orleans. I think that's how it's pronounced, Orleans. And that is going to be quite a nice tidy profit. £25,000 revenue there, £68, almost £69 a mile. That's pretty good. I mean, not as good as these. This one's £74 a mile and £75 a mile. But I do not want to take petrol again just yet, and I do not want to go back into the UK up to Grimsby right now, because then from Grimsby it's going to either go across, or we're going to have to come back all the way down, go through Norwich and Southampton and all of them. I'm still on the older version of Promods for this version as well, so if there are other cities that have been added to this, I do not have that just yet. But yes, 1 ton. From 26 ton to 1 ton. This is going to be probably the lightest trailer I ever take. So that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going into France, hopefully avoiding toll booths, and then we'll see from there whether we start heading into Spain or over here into is that Corsica? I think maybe, I'm not entirely sure, or wherever else we end up. Do we end up going towards Italy or what? We will see. So make sure you stay tuned to see a very quick journey, I think, from Brussels to Orleans. Now, unfortunately, I have not managed to get my dashboard up and running. Again, I think it might just be because it's got to the point where we have lots of traffic. That's what we have. That's an ST. That's a Focus ST. Not my Focus ST. I have an older version than that. Good wheels though. Yeah, we do not have the latest update, so maybe that's causing problems. I'm not entirely sure. Wow, this is a lot of traffic. Where did you all come from? Last night it was completely empty. Is nobody going to let me go? Thank you. I just had to creep out there. Otherwise I'm never going to get to where I need to get to. There we go. Who's revving? Sounds like a van or diesel engine. It could be this car in front of us. Right, this lane is the lane we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up these flowers, and then we're going to just get to where we need to get to as quickly as we can. UPS is right. This isn't UPS. Unless the... Oh, weird. The logo and what's on the map is different. Interesting. What does it say here? It says UPS. Okay, well let's see what we can refrigerate it. No, I do not think so. Why would you have refrigerated cut flowers? That makes no sense. That just makes... Okay, fine. I'll take this one. There's our... I mean, there is that, but that's half the price, and that's going to Calais. No, let's not do that. Let's take this. We want to be making good money, so this should be fairly easy to manage. There we go. Oh, I'm having head tracking issues. There we go, that's better. Really should invest in a track IR or something. Perfect. Ready to go? I believe we are. Wow, it feels like there's no additional weight, no additional mass whatsoever on this. Clear that side. Let's clear this side too. This is going to be, I mean, right now compared to the what we were just taking in the last video, this is a piece of cake already. This is just so easy. Let's do a photo. Also, did I just see a milker? I did. Cool. Okay. There's our trailer. Very simple one today. Field of view, a little bit closer. There we go. That kind of works really nicely. I like having a lot of blur strength on these, just because I tend to like sort of that, using that sort of aperture on a real camera. It just gives it that nice sense of depth. Not always though. So obviously changing the aperture changes how the how much blur you have. Is it called bokeh or something? I'm not very clued up about cameras, unfortunately. Go on, go, 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 go. There we go. I know about optics and things like that, but cameras themselves, not so much. I'm still learning the terminology. Oh, this is just so easy to drive. Flanders, again. I mean, I suppose you would be able to feel the slight extra mass here, but nothing too substantial, really. Gets across into this lane, and away we go. Wallonia. Wallonia? 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 Maybe? It's interesting, I saw a video by, was it Tom Scott, about why Shakespeare could not have been French. And it's all about the way we speak. So how a sentence, for us, a sentence, now you can have words that you can have different inflections on, but the inflections we put on sentences could change the meaning. So for example, depending on situation, you could say I want that. So you've just got I want that. Then you could say I want that. So you're specifying I want it, not you can't have it, or something like that. Or you could have one where it's like I want that, and that's where you're specifying, really I shouldn't have gone into that lane. I just realised that's a solid line. Maybe I shouldn't be turning into that if the laws are the same. But you know, saying something like I want that is different, because Now you're putting emphasis on the fact that you want something. It's not that, oh, I need that or anything. I want that. And then the other one you've got is I want that. So you're putting emphasis on the that, and it's the way that that all happens. I think my voice has just decided to go. I'll just shut up. But also the way we can do that on words as well, and that's something apparently you can't do, for example, in French. So just like I was talking about that Wallonia or Wallonia or whatever it is. So is it Wallonia? Is it Wallonia? Is it Wallonia? So that there's lots of different ways to say that. But I think in languages such as French, there's only one way to say it, which is I think where we get mixed up a lot. At least I think that's what the Tom Scott video was. I used to have it on in the background. Normally I'd watch a video twice, once in the background to see if I have any interest whilst I'm doing other work, and then save it to have a better look at it later. But I never got around to watching that one. But therefore eventually it links to the patterns that we use in prose and how we could do that, and the way the syllables work, and that is what gives us the ability to have things like Shakespeare. That's not to say that obviously in France you have different kinds of poets, but the style that Shakespeare used could not work in any other language. Other styles probably could not work in English. Which one do I go for? Take this one. I feel like I should have a pass that I can get through this easily myself, but I do not know where that is or how to use it. Start of toll road. Keep the ticket. Thank you. I think I've only ever been on one toll road, and that's the Humber Bridge. Funnily enough, thinking about what we were talking about earlier at the start of the video, between Hull and Grimsby. Oh, well, it's not really between Hull and Grimsby, but it's between Hull and the other side of that bridge is, I think the nearest town is Grimsby. Actually, Immingham might be near there as well. Right, let's just continue on our way. Okay, whatever that was. I feel like that whole Shakespeare talk was just a load of rubbish coming out of my mouth at that point in time. Just trying to fill empty space, I suppose. Although it does make some sort of sense. These are the sort of things that I just read and learn and things like that. Less so about English language and language in general, more so maybe about history and things like that. If you're wondering why I've changed lane, there's a truck coming into this lane. There we go. Which someone just pulled in front of, so makes no difference that I changed lane to give that plenty of space. I do more on science and mathematics and history and that, less on language, but occasionally I do come across things about language which are rather interesting. Hope everybody is enjoying their Friday, whatever Friday this is coming out on. I do know it's a Friday. Ooh, maybe this isn't going to come out on a Friday. This could be coming out on a... No, it's probably on a Friday. Put my foot down a little bit here. Again, just no problems with pickup. No problems at all with pickup. Problem with instrument cluster, that's for sure. No problems with pickup. Alright, so how far to go? 5 hours, 15 minutes, 240 miles. This should be fairly quick. Let's see where we are in 10 minutes time. Give that truck plenty of room to get onto the... Again, I guess truck's not moving out the way. It's a bit different. It's also different for me having to look in the opposite mirror all the time. So normally for me I'd be looking in this mirror to see what lane to pull out of, because that's where the faster traffic would be, on the right hand side. But in this case all the traffic is on this side. Right, where do I go to get through this easily? What's this sign? Reserve. No, I guess I'm going through here. Whoa! Really? I mean, like, really? Yep, go on, go. Admittedly, my fault for getting into a reserved toll booth, but okay, fine, I'm going to go then. If you're not going to go, I'm going to go. But there has to be a way for me to get through quickly. Like, that's what I've got that weird toll pass thing for. How do I use it? There must be a way. There must be a way to use it. Yep, we're clear through that. Okay, I'm probably going to end up on another toll road, but there we go. What else to talk about? I'm just trying to think of things to talk about this whole time. Well, okay, there's something to talk about. An accident. Oh, fire. I want to take a photo of that. If I can. I've done it before, but I want to see if it's possible for me to get quite a... I mean, that's a look. It's not the greatest, but it is a photo. We've got some stuff, yeah, that would probably do. I'll just literally just take... That's probably a better angle for it, so I'll just take that. Forget worrying about focusing planes or anything like that. Again, I wish it was a more realistic... I wish it was a little bit more realistic how it's had the camera mode. So instead of saying focusing plane and blur amount, maybe just literally do aperture, and focusing makes sense, but you know, actually using something like aperture for that, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the right way. And another toll road. I'll be honest, this completely puts me off ever wanting to visit France. What's the way through this? I want to know. There isn't, is there? I do not think there is. Because all this just constantly stop, go, stop, go. I mean, I want to know how much pollution all this produces. Yeah, everyone has to stop and then accelerate right the way back up. Why are your roads Why are your roads, why do they have toll booths? Ooh, someone's been pulled with under neon lights underneath. And there must be a reason that they use toll booths on their roads. Probably not a great reason though. One or two roads I can completely understand. Your motorways, one or two of them, yeah, you have toll booths. Fine. For example, we've got it on a few bridges, and we've got literally a motorway called the M6 toll. But instead of the M6, and the M6, you can clearly do it with the M6. The M6 toll is faster, cuts around Birmingham, whilst the M6 goes through Birmingham. Another accident, or a broken down truck. But this is just 3 toll booths already. Now maybe because of the way Euro Truck Simulator scales everything, maybe that's why. And here we go, we're at the end of that. Maybe that's why it seems the way it is, but still, this isn't ideal. Where am I going? Guess I'll take this one. I'm just going to coast in at the moment. Hello, I'm here to pay another toll. Yeah, I'm bringing cut flowers to Orleans. Why, why would you want to ask me to pay a toll on that? It reminds me of oh, what is it? A film that I watched a long time ago. I've still got it, but I've not seen it in a while. Bridge to Terabithia, and Leslie talks about they're asking him to pay a toll to use the bathroom. Why do you brake? So somebody's been pulled over. Big whoop. Yes, they've been pulled over. That's fine, but don't brake as if you're going to get pulled over next. Or don't brake suddenly. Maybe ease off the accelerator if you're worried about causing a hazard. Maybe it's just in case someone walks out, which is completely understandable, but not the way you're doing that. But yes, so Leslie, that you have to pay a toll. Some bullies make them pay a toll to use the bathroom, and she just makes this comment about trolls under bridges that collect tolls from unwary travellers. And I'm just like, yep, that sounds about right, and that sounds like what's going on here. So you're just travelling, and you just have to pay a toll to travel on top of your taxes, on top of your car, your petrol, whatever it is. The taxis, I'm assuming you pay on petrol, unless petrol's really cheap there, in which case your tolls are probably better than our petrol. And most certainly, I'm not saying that, oh, Britain's got a fantastic system. Oh no, we do not. Unmarked police car. Alright, parcel force, let's keep going, That's it. Much better. Right, little while to go. He didn't brake as hard, so thank you for not braking as hard. Is that a Kia Ceed? Van trying to pull out here. I'll give him way. I cannot give him way. Right, go on. You can go. Oh, accelerate. Okay, maybe that's something they need to work on. Is the way they accelerate onto motorways and things like that, and giving people way, of course. I was kind of hoping he would accelerate and just slot into the gap. That's what we would do in real life. So that was a big enough gap for a car to slot into. Something is very wrong with my voice. Occasionally, by the way, this is why I cannot record. Ooh. There's a lot of police about. Right, let's head towards Paris. Which lane should I be in? I'm going to stay in this lane. I have no idea which lane I should be in, but I'm going to stay in this lane. This can only go badly. No, that actually went surprisingly decently. I'm considering whether I should change lane. I probably should, because this is going down to 2, so I do not want to be in that lane causing havoc for people in that lane. No toll booths so far. Maybe I'll take it all back about toll booths in France. This all seems to be okay. Two hours 13 minutes to go. It's not too bad. Slow down just a bit. There we go. Not that much. Why? Why do you do that? Because now... Oh, what? You want to get into this lane, okay. Ah. Problem. Okay, problem. Right. That explains why you wanted to get into that lane. Realistically, there should have been a warning for that. Right, this is going to add quite a lot onto this. Surely there has to be a junction somewhere. Why would you just do... Why? What are you doing? Right, there has to be a junction somewhere. Let's accelerate a little. Apparently there's no junction for quite some time, it seems. So we're going to have to go this way and then double back on ourselves. Tell you what though, what I'll do is let me find a place to stop and then end this episode. I will then, once I've found a place to stop. This is actually quite nice. I'd like to take a photo here actually. I'm thinking of ending this episode. In fact, I might as well end it now at this photo. That's really nice. Very nice design on that. Right. Blur strength. Let's bring that down a little. Let's do that. There we go. Let's take a look at what we can do on our map then before we end this video. So it's telling me I've got to do that all the way and then come back down. That, it's really bad because all I needed was that little bit there and it's blocked it. What I should have done, see, I could have gone this way. So what they should have said, there should have been a warning, and this is what I would like to implement here, is if there was a warning for there being no access to the A10 from here, from the A6 this way, I would have gone this way, gone around there and then traveled there, and that wouldn't have been a problem. But now I have to do this, come back around, and then head back the way I came, which I'm going to do in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Euro Truck Simulator 2, leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. And also you can find me on social media at ECGadget LP for both Twitter and Instagram. That is all from me, and I will see you next time in Euro Truck Simulator, where we will get our vehicle down to Orleans.